MC radio rental. Let's do some improvised rap using random words. We're going to generate a few random pages on Wikipedia, and then we're gonna try to make up a rap using some of the words on that page. We're not gonna stay on topic. We might pick up a word and then drop it. It might rain down like we're sodden. It might make us all brown, gone rotten, but we're not stopping. We're making it up anyway, every day. When I try to innovate in my way, I'm just exploring curiosity. And you know, when we got speed, there's no stopping me, there's no slowing me. When I write this poetry, and you know that I'm foaming at the mouth like a Roman sea. We're roaming and we're on the sea like a sail ship scene. So it's okay to me, POTD. I don't even know what that's meant to be. It's about all this light pollution, and you know that it's infusing all of those strange lights, and you know that those lights might excite us, but when we write all the excitement with the wires, it might confuse all the flyers, cause you know the birds are surged by the brains, and it's kind of absurd. They can't see where they soared. It's kinda awful. They start to die, it's kinda morbid, because you know that they need all of the darkness. And that's hard, cause we need to do things at night in the cities, and you know that something is really missing. When you're in the city and you look up at the stars and you squint your eyes, you look really hard, but you can't even see the lights of the heavens. Like the feathers of the angel, kinda deranged in the brain, and you know that they fall down like hail, leaving a stain on every brain in the city. And you know that everyone feels it is missing, cause you can't see all of the planets, you can't reach to the stars, can't grab them, you can't even imagine, can't see Venus, light bringer, can't fathom what it once was in the past. You can't last, you can't even grasp what it meant to look up at a star-studded sky when you could see for miles, when your mind could arrive at a higher place each night in the stars, flapping like galahs. And you know that if I was Simpson I'd be Marge. Look, let's move on to agathology. Strange word, it's like Ptolemy, I'm dropping heat, and you know what, no apology. If I'm saying the wrong thing, won't say sorry, cause you know that agathology, what does that mean? I don't even know. To me it's a mystery, or so it seems, and maybe that's why the article is deleted. Okay, let's get some random words. This one's magnavirus. Improvise like I write it. I'm so fast you can't time it. I'm like lightning, cause that's how fast I be. It's like a harder beat that I'm dropping, so you know that I'm not sodden, and you know that I put orange in my porridge. Look, it doesn't matter, it's a virus in marines, and that means it's infecting all the seas. It's causing all the fish to bleed, and slowly all the starts to seep out. It goes with the tides, and you know that I spit the rhymes on the lines, and you know that the ocean is being mired. It's like the water to the fire, it's all the opposites, when with no apologies that we're dropping this. It's kind of monstrous or preposterous, like a hippopotamus. It got a virus and now it's not dropping dead, messed in the head. It's infectious, dead, and that's why it won't rise again. And it's like a pirate arrive at the Z. Okay. Alright. Let's get some more random words and random articles, and let's see what we can do with them. Yeah. It is unanimous. Can't speak straight, I'm always stammering or hammering up on the damn beat like a hammer to the nail. I can't read the braille. You're ugly as sin. If you died, you just won't be missed. Ugh. Impossible to resist this. When I spit the missives, it's vicious. Coming out like urine with all the yellow fluid you're imbuing, and you're coming out like Susan, and you know that I'm rapping like it's lucid. When I dream, it seems to me that at 1,000 degrees of heat you're an enemy of me, so it seems to me we gotta end it. Like the postage when you send it. Babe, you're a nice triangle, you're a cute, and you know that to me you're a muse, and I know that you're amused when you're laughing, and you know that we're barely even starting, because you and me, we're like trigonometry. You and me, we are meant to be. There's no stopping me, it's destiny for me to count your angles, untangling me. Yo, magnitude, that's how it feels when I grab at you. It's on the Richter scale and there's no way to get off. I read the braille and I see the snails because I'm just so slow. And you know the boat is gonna row when it shows, and you know that I'll stow the boat in a safe place so it won't carry me away. Yeah. I'm drinking all the spite, and you know that tastes nice every time that I'm alive. And you know I chop the chives, and you know I'm getting grimy from the top of my tail to my hiney. And the size of me is hard to believe. I'm about the size of ancient Greece, and you know that I'm greasy with no friction. And if I had any weaknesses, I'd list them, I'd miss them, and I'd kiss them goodbye. And you know that I'm chopping up the chives for the greens to stay alive, like a vegan. But not everything is as it seems, kid. Look, let's get a few more random articles, and you know that we might start to what? OR6X1. That's the best one that could possibly come up. It's a strange sort of gene. I think that the science is hard to believe, but not as it seems when we're in Greece. And you know that I need more facts than this at least. It's a neurotransmitter, and you know that you hand me the microscope so I see the flow, so I know what kind of code is in the DNA cleft in twain, with all the isotopes coming from the frame. And you know it's giving me the genes so that I succeed, so that I can count the biochemistry inside me, so I can get all the organs. It's important, and you know I get the ATP and then I sorta, because I need the energy so I grow real tall. And you know that in autumn everything will fall, cause biochemistry, it's a cycle of the life. And you know that the sciences, they will excite, and you know that they just might rise high enough to photosynthesize in the damn light. Yeah. Alright. More random words. I think this one's a little much, don't you think? Yeah, I think that one's a little much. Let's do this one. MC Radio Rental. Random words, improvised rap. Yeah, okay, random word. You know I love the cats. I just want to give them a pat, cause they're so good, they're so damn fluffy. And their fluffiness is muffling, cause you can't hear anything from a cat if the cat sat on your lap and it's just purring, and it's kind of absurd. And you know that all it is surging. It seems to me that felines are so nice. Having an animal is just so right, and I just want to feed it all the fishes, and I just want to give my cat all the kisses. But you might feel some fear if a feline is coming too near. That means you got a phobia, and it shows every time you're in a roaming. And when you're roaming and you see your cat, you might run away as though it spat. It doesn't matter to me, it's a catastrophe. If you can't grab the cat, you see, you're having a sad situation when the fear is all inflamed, and you run away every time you see your cat on your way. And you gotta find a way to do another day. You go way out when you navigate because you can't see the cat and you ran away. Look, you're late to work cause of that feline, and you know, I know you're enjoying these rhymes, but every time I spit it right off the mind, you gotta remember that I just want a cat this time. It's mine, I give it all the kittens, it's wearing little mittens, and you know that I sit in upon my armchair, so the cat's right there, and it's purring every time I scare away all the rats from the place, because it's eating those every day. Alright, that's enough feline rhymes. Let's find a bloody another. Okay, this has got something to do with the fruits. Every time they're attached, they are fused. That's the mechanism of dispersal, and you know that word is kind of a hurdle, and it's kind of absurd, but we're gonna purse my lips every time I rhyme I spit, and I might exist disappear to mist, and you know that the felines we kiss. Okay, it's something about tissue on the fruit, and you know that I won't miss you, I'm not Groot, and you know we're gonna choose between all the decisions, like we're putting together when it's fission, and it contains the fruit and then it drops away, and so I guess the fruit will have another day. It's on a holiday, it's rolling down the hill, and you know that the orange it is sitting on my sill because I wanna eat it later. So I will later. The fire's ablaze. Okay. Something about fruit, you know I got to choose. And if you steal my fruit, then I would have to lose. And I guess I'd have to find a new fruit so that I can eat the vitamin C that I need. You stole it. And it's up. Alright, oh, fuck. Alright, we need to slow down, we need to reset. Let's do that. Okay. Nerd snipe. What does nerd snipe mean? It's from XKCD. To present someone with a problem to distract them. Yeah. Your mind was in one place, thinking about the problem all day. But you know I need you to change, so I'm gonna make your brain all deranged. Giving you a new puzzle to make your brain get all muddled. You were a wizard, now you're a muggle. You were running, now you're in a huddle, cause you get stuck into this one dumb thing. And you know that your whole brain, it's like you fling it, it's like you sing it, it's like you sizzle when your brain, you're on fiddles, cause you know that you're just furiously moving at a high degree of heat. And it seems to me you can't stay in one place, because it's like a strange grace has descended onto your mind. It's like a new noise, a strange chime. And now you can't get it out, you can't exercise it when I'm rhyming. And when I'm arriving, that's when I'm bringing you it. It's forcing you to sit. Everything before is missed, and you know that nothing really fits because you can't find the right puzzle piece. It's given you monotony, it's lots of grief that this has given you. So it seems to me that in the kissing booth, look, you can't solve the problem. Your brain has started, can't stop them. So you gotta change it, otherwise you will stay deranged, kid. More random words, more random pages to arrange the brain in the right place when spitting. And you know that everything is gonna hit, and this is some investigation when a man is not as he says he is, he's actually a puppet. And you know that it's sudden when you realize that these guys are not real. They're making you feel angry. I can't stand it. These sock puppets, ban them. So we're gonna take them away. We'll put them in chains. We'll put the sock puppets for a long day, for a long stay in jail. That's where they are gonna remain, cause they were breaking the rules of the place of Wikipedia. They're in chains, and you know that you'll have to stay grace. You'll have to say grace when you stay in place. For deletion, Imran Akund, I see ya. Why were you deleted? You were a musician, now you're leaving. Gilgameshian. What rhymes with Gilgameshian? I'm in the mesh again, I'm in the net again, cause I guess I'm a fish. And I was sitting in one place, and now I've been ripped apart because I got taken by your fisherman. It's hard to escape the net when it's got your head, and you know that you heard everything I said. Now it's all a big mess. Test. Alright. Let's do something different. Let's just do random words. Let's do this. Okay, reset.
We must pay homage to him.
Yeah. I'm walking into town and they're starting to stare. Is that a politician? Maybe it's the mayor. Like it might have been a bear when actually it's meant to be your maiden fair. I'm catching all the glimpses when I'm spitting, improvising all the missives with my misses when I'm sending her the kisses. The trick is to resist it when you're trying to be your contrary. It seems to me that you're a certain scene and you're certainly hurting me, so I'm gonna give away all of the biscuits with the missives and all the kisses. That's what I should have rhymed it with before, but it doesn't matter, you can always offer some more. Like you're an auditor and you're in the auditorium more, cause you know that you got to sing when you're on the moor, and you know that everything takes a strange form. Look, I'm thankful, I'm just really grateful, and you know that I kinda hate all the obstacles that you're dropping in my way, and you know that there's no stopping me today, because I'm gonna break all of the walls, and you know the bricks and mortar are gonna fall, and you know that we store everything that we need in Mordor, where the orcs should be. It is a theft. You're taking away the brain from my head, and I'm cast away. Everything I meant, everything I could have said has been freed. But like my neurons bleed, and you know it seems to me we're possibly released from the heat, so you know that we're slowly cooling, and you know nobody's fooling. This is deadly serious to me, or that's at least how it really seems. So you know we're gonna break away with the grease, and you know that we're gonna change all the scenes. We're gonna film the whole movie. We're gonna make it better when we're choosing. And you know I say it kinda rudely, I'm getting kinda moody. On my account, I don't know what this is about. You say you quietly, I shout, and you know I break the tiles away from the grout. We got to change it, rearrange it when we break it, and you know that after we create, we remake it, and you know that we stay the same every age. Every page is stained when I'm entertaining everything and possibly shaming, like my name was Seamus on the Rangers, and that's why I'm kinda deranged kid. Hermione Granger can't even inflame, we're kinda off the beat, we're on the range, and I'm eating all the grains. The strange grains are ancient when I'm in place. Look, it's kinda awful, I did the crime, I know it was unlawful, I know that it was morbid, and I stormed the doors of Mordor when I come in form, because I'm like the ring wraiths when I'm in place, and you know that I don't stay the same every day, cause I'm like the 9 kings of men. What could I possibly have said? Yo, we're sending all the post, and you know that the envelopes are the most they could possibly be, and they're dropping with heat, cause they're burning. The paper is seeming to resist the demons, trying to read all the seasons that we're leaving in the letters. If I wrote it down, I should have said it. It is so much easier to just use like a few random words than to be attempting to read Wikipedia articles while improvising. But it's also fun, the challenge of it. Because we've been using this generator a lot specifically. I don't want to repeat the words too much, you know? Yo, try to rap hard and you say rap harder. I rap too hard, it's a damn disaster. I ate all the food out of the larder, and you know that I call you partner because you and me are cowboys on the range, and you know we're gonna go far from this damn place, and you know we're on a horse that might die, it's morbid, and I turn the horse into sauce, kid. It's exhausted, so we gotta eat it, you know we gotta take the meat, we gotta bleed it. I need the protein to succeed, carbohydrates I need to eat, otherwise I arrive late. I can't be late, I gotta be on time, like when I'm on the beat, when I rhyme, and you know that I shine with the dawn every morning. When I rise, I know I'm damn important, cause I'm the sheriff, and I said it then I meant it, and you know that everything is breaking to the cement. I take it off the beat, I really meant it, and I think an Egyptian might be named Kemet. Look, it doesn't matter, I'm just bidding, I'm insisting that if I wasn't here then you'd be really missing, and if you were taken away you would be missing, taken apart, disintegrated, kid. Look, it's changed, it's kinda strange, I can't believe there's stains on my brain, it's strained like the membrane is frayed. What a bizarre place. Yeah, we will topple it, it's incongruous, a strange rhinoceros. I am foster kids because they're orphans. It's important that we store them with the right place, the Mormons. So we sort them into the right place, so we improve their behavior. Look, it doesn't matter if it's the future or past, whether we rapped hard or rap hard. It's the tense, you see, I'm mentally sending beats to the cemetery. It's like the death of heat, it's like entropy, it's like cosmologically there's no stopping me. So you know we're gonna survive when I'm alive. I'm never gonna stop until the day I die. And you know that there's not one but like 10 ways I could list them all, they're taking decades. And you know that I'm sending head spray every time I enter the day. Look, I'll manage. I could survive just eating cabbage. And you know that we might have to... Shit. Look, you and me, there's nothing scarier when I'm entering your area. I'm hitting you with the cane, and I hit you with the cane until it breaks. Look, that sounds violent, but I meant sugar cane. And that's how I find it. Better way to behave with the sweetness. I reach the eaves every evening and we succeed because you know it's so delicious when I send the missives. I'm sweet, I'm the opposite of vicious. And you know that I leave the kisses to my missus. I resist this. Look, it doesn't matter when I'm in embarrassment. And you know that we are gonna canvas it. We're gonna take it around all the town. Get the votes when I'm in the pound like a dog. And I'm rolling in like a fog. Then I'm rolling back when I stop. Then you know I have to mop because the floor's all dirty. And you know it's rot. Okay. Alright. How about this for one more? Yeah. Alright. Hey, need a rocket, so yo man, start me up a nice space program. If there's one thing that's a must, it's that this rocket needs a lot of thrust. Yeah, when I'm spitting all the space rhymes, you know it's like a miracle. And you know the rocket is fissile when it's spitting like a missile, cause we have got to arrive on the place of Mars. Otherwise, when will space exploration start? And you might have to fart inside your spacesuit, no way, but that's kinda crazy, so try to rearrange me like I'm resisting through the ages. And I'm not phased by your phaser, it's set to stun, and I can blaze away in my damn rocket ship. And you know it's not good, you know it's shit. It was the cheapest ship I could find, but I always arrive. And what more do you need to succeed than a place to get you from A to B? Crazily, you try to arrive at Z like it's G, like navigationally, it's alphabetically. When I'm on the heat, you know I'm on the beat, and there's no stopping me when I'm on the moon. And you know that the energy, it comes from my boot, cause I have gotta fly every time that I arrive. I use my legs so that you know what, that I fly. Cause this place low gravity, and you know that I can really handle the aeronautics. I did the math and I know it's important. And you know that the story is sorted, and you know what, I won't force it, I'll let the flow row out into space. This is how I go every day, not showing my face, but I know to be great. Look, I'll go no higher. Are you an author or a ghost writer? And you know that I'm so excited by the rhymes every time I arrive. Look, I got a head, I got a body, and I gotta keep it fed. So I said everything I meant, and you know I'm rowing, so you know I got the fence. So I gotta put it up to keep all the animals where they should be. They are mammals, and I gotta grab them by the mandibles. And you know that I've got all the hand at all. Look, yeah. Alright, yeah. It's a chord, and you know that I'm really soared. I poured the water all out on the moor, and it's freezing, it's leaving with the electricity. It kinda seems to me that this is not the energy that we need. We need only the ATP, which I get from the sun photosynthetically. So it seems to me we got the energy from sunshine when I'm on the beat. Look. Alright, yeah. Alright, this is the last one. Yeah. Alright, let's do a good one. Let's do a good last one. Yeah. You're telling me I should be changing your advice consultation, but it seems this way, as changeable as flame. You know the rhymes are coming off the mind, and you know that I'm firing from 9 to 5. That's how I know that I'm alive. When we change our size, we transmute from solid into gloop, and you know that we put them together, it's like we fuse, and we confuse all of the enemy's amusement is all I'm trying to get today, Susan. You know I got the equipment for the witness, and you know that I must just insist that we sit. That's how we enjoy it. We're sitting on the ocean and we're feeling kinda buoyant. We're not just small, we're kinda huge, and I know these words might confuse. We never lose, but you know that one day you've got to choose. When I'm spitting this message, and you know that I meant every sentence. You just won't sleep, you're kinda restless, and you know this life might end, 'cause you were born from a vat, you were made from a piece of a rat and a cat. So I sat and told you that you're a mutant. All the strange genes that you're infused with the music, kinda lucid. When you dream and you will never lose it. In your DNA you were born with it, and you know you can't take it out, you can't spit it. It's inside, it's a spirit, it's alive, and you know that it is an eternal light, and you know that that's firing spirit inside, kid, and you know that we are all admiring. I see your aura, it's kinda morbid. You know it's dark, kinda sordid, but it's important to see what's really there, kid. And I said it, look, from your head down to your foot. You could rap so hard the forest really shook. All of the trees were losing all their leaves, and they were reaching slowly for the sky with the energy, the light, everything they need so that they can survive. That's why the leaves are all green, is so they can get energy slowly, photosynthetically. You know we're bettering with every beat, and you know that we're increasing, we're eating all the cheese. You know with me it always goes back to brie, or maybe feta, there's no better. Look, I'm making sessions, we could probably get better, and you know that I'm eating all the feta. How did we get there from concession? Look, I make no apologies for dropping these. We're just on the beat, so the variations are kind of strange, but you know they're kind of great, you know? They're kind of great. They're kind of great. All right, one more. Yo. I did the quest, get a reward. You know, this is a really nice sword, but I'm getting really bored, so I'm gonna go onto the moor and I'm gonna steal a ship, and I'm gonna be shit when I'm on the boat through the mist. You know that I insist that we go on a voyage, and you know that we're toying with all the ideas, and you know the boat is really quite near. Is it meant to be so damn wet when the boat is sinking into the dead? We're gonna be dead, we're on the seabed, we're underwater and I can't be fed. We're all just reducer skeletons, and you know that we really are better than what we were before when we're living on the moor. And you know that the roar is kind of loud because it's a T-Rex coming for my head. You know the T-Rex has really big pecs because it eats a lot of Tex-Mex from the head. And you know that it's kind of a mess, but we're gonna escape it. I promise, rearrange it, we'll run away and we will live another day, kid. Cause you know I got this dinosaur sword, it can chop it up, really force our way through this day. We're gonna escape, I promise, babe. You and me, get together in a huddle. You and me, babe, maybe we'll even snuggle. You and me, we're like penguins, and you know that we're making warmth. I said it, we're in the Arctic, we'll never part, kid. And you know, oh, somebody farted. Don't do that inside the igloo. Go out, I won't miss you. Otherwise we might freeze. We might leave some strange lesions by the legions of Caesar. He's coming for me, I can see them. We better run away out of the North Pole. We get better run, not stroll. Because, you know, he's got trolls. He's got a cave troll. So I fold like origami. Because Emperor Caesar is attacking us in the North Pole because you farted in the igloo. All of this is autobiographical. I wouldn't make this up. I guess we're doing one more. Yeah. Responsibility, diet, pitch, annual tongue. What rhymes with tongue? Yeah. You know that you'll be missing me. Someone in this house has gotta have responsibility. There's no fitting me like Gabriel Sidivi. Like Dr. Hibbert be. Because I'm a doctor and I lop all the gangrenous limbs off to save your pot. I gotta save your pot because you put it inside your arm, you knob. Why would you insert drugs into your organs? That's not a very good kind of storage. It's important to keep them in one piece, or so it seems to me with medical degrees. Stop making strange pockets. Just put it in your pockets like a hobbit. You gotta be stopped, otherwise your head is gonna rot. Look, you need a different diet. I'm telling the truth. I'm not lying. I'm not a pirate. I got incisors and that's what I bite with when I write. I write with my teeth. It's hard to believe, but these teeth really sheen. It seems to me that dentistry is kinda evil, but you know that I eat sheep, so I gotta floss really nice easy. And it seems to me it's kinda sleazy, and it seems to me you're kinda greasy. And I see when I see in 3D on the TV, watching movies, and you know we just can't really choose what we should put on the screen every eve. And it seems to me we're like sheep, cause we're delicious. I eat you, I'm vicious when I'm spitting, improvising these missives. And you know that we're sitting, maybe we should stand, maybe we should run away to Cannes. We should watch the movies there, that's an improvement. Maybe those movies are more lucid. Maybe we need to travel and get the movement. Maybe we need the energy we're infusing. Yeah. Write you a list, all the good movies we should watch. It's a pitch, and you know that the stitches and the riches are missing, so you might have to stitch them, cause I can't be trusted with the needle. I'm like the ring in Hands of Smeagol, and unlike Fingal is another Silmarillion guy, it seems, cause you're like a camel. And you know that you're like Mark Hamill, cause Mark Hamill is a camel sitting in the desert, and you know that he's an actor and maybe he could be better. I weigh you by the ton, cause you are a whale tongue. I guess that's really heavy. That's the only way that I could pay the levy, cause the town is hungry, it needs meat. It needs to eat to succeed. So you know that the meat has gotta bleed. We got all of this meat from the sea, and the protein is slowly leaching into the sea, and that's pollution, see? It's a mutiny on the sea, and I'm the captain, working all the captains up into a lather, but we manage. We eat the cattle. Eating the cattle is a battle, cause the cows are starting to really fight back, and you know we're never gonna cut them some slack. We're never gonna take the smack, and you know that I put you all on the rack, and you know that it matters. When we eat the cattle for the batter, we always get fatter. Ugh. Alright, I think we're done for now. Thank you for listening to this episode of MC Radio Rental. This was fun. Let's do it again. Hell yeah. Cheers. I eat the steak. I said that by mistake. We create and then we break. All the rivers are leading into a big lake. I forsake this. I take away everything I say, kid. Everything I say, everything I spake. Call a shovel a spade. We're standing indoors. Once we were rich and now we are poor. And you know we form a strange order every morn when the sun starts to dawn and the gorge opens up wide and I can see the void beneath the sky. And you know we're in a sty, we're like pigs and shit when I arrive. That's the function of a teacher, to give instruction. And we lunch on everything we need, like the protein to eat and the carbohydrates. I arrive late and I start steaks, cause I need to eat. Look, maybe we just really need to eat. It seems to me that we are on the beat. Look, I need to eat with the pepper and the salt. If you don't use the spice, I'd call that an assault. And you know that the birds will really start to molt. And you know the horse is open, so it bolts. And you know we're democratic and we're automatic. Eat the cabbage, and you know we reach for the cabbage. We gotta grab it with the radish. And you know that I eat that like a haddish. What does haddish mean? I can't look, it doesn't matter, cause we're hunting, getting the deer. So the deer, bright light, it fears, and we are starting to draw near. And I might drink a beer with the deer, have a conversation anyway, in the glade. And the deer will say, maybe don't eat me. And you know, I'd say, eat me. I'm a human, got the nutrition I'm infusing. I got gluten, but you'll choose to ablute it. It'll be okay. Look, I'm gonna be eaten by the deer. And strangely, I feel no fear. The deer has the antlers, and you know that I will candles on the antlers. It's got the fire, and it will enhance the standards of the whole deer. I'm starting to cheer. I think I'm being eaten by a deer god, and you know what, won't feel this fear long, because you know it's as long as a furlong, and you know the deer has got fur on. I'm living in a cell. How could I buy if I can't possibly sell? How'd I ring the bell? How am I like Shell? It's not portal important in hell, so how will I escape from the inferno? I can't heal the burns though. But we will crouch, and you know that I rap like Barty Crouch. I gotta stop using homophones in rap. Why would I use homophones? It doesn't sound like a rhyme, it sounds like a rap. Don't use homophones in rap.